different frames of sun, fresh Adidas shorts. Cause everywhere I go, they always want a picture. Whispering in my ear, is there anybody with you? Wanna autograph, or they just tryna get answer to questions like, what you listening to? I tell them, whatever I like, I put it on my radio. You could probably find something new on my radio. If you wanna ride, cool, just don't touch my radio. Don't look so surprised. You can trip if you want, but don't front. You know you love it. Put it on the
That's right, y'all. Deuces. What's up, everybody? Y'all know what time it is. It is time to keep it real hot and fresh. That's where I'm your guy, Z-Fly. I am here for another hump day. I'm telling y'all already know how we do it. Well, you know, the funny thing about hump days around, you know, like what's up and coming of a holiday is it just seems like things are even more, you know what I'm saying, hectic than usual. But we're going to still get over this hump, you know what I'm saying, to make it to the weekend, because the weekend is where a lot of us be trying to get to. Isn't that bad? It's like every day, you know what I'm saying, whenever the week starts on a Monday, a lot of people are already waiting, rushing it till Friday. It's just really sad. You know what I'm saying? I almost feel like that we as people, we have to find some great things about Monday through Thursday. You know what I'm saying? There got to be some greatness about those 4 days. You know, we can't just be like, okay, it's Monday. When is it Friday? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we really rush our life away if you really think about it. So, yeah, we gotta find some happiness and joy from Monday to Thursday. So, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. But everybody, all right, so here we are. Here we go again. Another Real Hot Fresh show. Y'all know that platform, Fly World Media. That's where it's in your ear. And once again, I'm your guy, Z-Fly. Look at the bottom right now because you're going to see some of my social media. That's right. And you can go ahead and follow me on. You know, I am live right now on all these platforms except for Twitter. Okay, but the rest, I'm definitely live right now. So you can check me out on any of those. What I would recommend you do is go to our website. That's right. Go to our website, which is going to be right here. And you're going to hit on radio right there. Yeah. So go to our website. You're going to click on radio. And once you're on the radio page, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you're going to see my face. Yeah, so, you know, that way, you know what I'm saying, you'll be, you know, directly in Fly World Media of it all, watching the Keeping It Real Hot and Fresh show. So that's what's up. Hopefully everybody is having a great week. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully your Monday and Tuesday was good, and your Wednesday is even better. Listen, we still got Thursday and Friday, so hopefully I can get you through the rest of the week. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get things started with our first segment, Real Talk. Here we go. Y'all ready for this Real Talk? Are we coming? Yeah, we coming. Okay, Real Talk, everybody. Y'all ready? So here we go with the banner. Check this out. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and just get into it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and get into the topics for today. So listen, you know, a lot of times whenever it comes to dads and their daughters, right? It's a very special relationship. It's not like dads and sons. Actually, you know, in other words, the relationship is going to be specific either or. You know, dads and sons have a specific relationship. Dads and daughters have a specific relationship. But today we're going to talk about the dads and the daughters. You know, a lot of times dads, they always want to see their daughters as their little princess, their little girl. You know, as they grow up, they're like 70 years old, and the dads still see them as a little girl. So for those dads who do not want their daughters to date until they're like 50 years old, is it a protective tactic or is it selfishly annoying? And what this topic means is I'm pretty sure y'all have heard dads say, oh, you know, my little girl, she's not going to date until she's 50. Or no, my little girl, she's never going to get married. Or my little girl, she's not going to, you know, she's going to marry who I say she married. You know, it's always these restrictions, right, on the daughters. You know, it's almost like, you know, in some people's mind, it could come off as a protective tactic, like, oh, he really loves his little girl. He's a daddy's girl. He's really looking out for his daughter. But like upon further inspection, it can be a little annoying. Cause think about it. Like I said, as y'all know, dads and their sons. I know a lot of dads who will let their sons date so young. I mean, sometimes they're so young that they shouldn't even be dating. Like, what are you talking about dating? He's 8 years old. Like, he needs to be worried about his school. But they always find it so cool or so acceptable. But then of course when it comes to their daughters, it's like, oh no, we got to put a chastity belt on her until she's 50. And of course, obviously 50 years old is an exaggeration. But the point is, that's how a lot of dads see it. In other words, it's like, as long as he can keep her under his thumb, he's gonna do it. And I always find this I find it annoyingly selfish. I'll tell you why. Number one, because think about it. Most dads, when they were young, they want to date girls? You know what I'm saying? They wanted to date girls and meet girls and things like that. So obviously, you need a girl, a part of the mix. Correct. But then it's like whenever they have an offspring, when they have a daughter, now they look at it totally different. They don't look at it like, oh well, no, when I was a boy, yeah, I wanted to date girls too, and I wanted girls to date me. I wanted girls to be interested in me. So why not have their daughters be interested in some boys? I'm not saying any type of boys, but why not also give your daughters that freedom to date? Girls, they grow up, they start finding boys attractive after a while. You mean to tell me that just if she finds a boy attractive, she can't ever date him just because of your worries and your insecurities? And let's talk about these worries and insecurities. Why do these dads have all these worries and insecurities when it comes to dating for their daughters? Well, let's talk about it. Well, for one thing, because they always think of the worst that could happen to their daughter. But isn't it also interesting? They're worried about what the worst could happen to their daughter, which means that it's going to be coming from a male, right? So that's why I always say the daughters want to have to grow up in a world where they can't even date, at a young age, because they're worried about what a boy could do. So why don't these parents ever get their boys correct? See, now, did you hear what I just said earlier? Earlier, I said that a lot of times with the sons, they allow the sons to date at 8, 9, and whatever age that they want, probably 5 years old. I've seen little boys, and like if the little boy, don't really know what he's doing. He's 5 years old. He act like he got a girlfriend. They think, oh, look, he got a girlfriend. They think it's cute, right? But they think it's cute with their daughters. If she's 5 years old, no, come on. So they need to do that with the boys too. If you get your boys right, then you won't have to worry so much about your daughters. You know what I'm saying? But people don't see it like that. To me, it is such an easy science. You teach your boys how to respect the opposite sex. Teach your boys how to restrain their needs. Teach your boys, chivalry, bring chivalry back, bring compassion back. Teach your boys about females, that females, are, maybe, they have more emotions, all these kind of things. Teach your boys how to treat females. So that way, as they grow up, you won't have to worry so much, are these males going to treat my daughters correctly? Yeah, because you already know, well, you know what? I feel pretty good about our daughters because we as a community, we as people, we raise our boys to be men, to treat their women, our daughters with respect. But no. See, the reason why the dads are worried the way they are, because they remember how they were as a boy. They probably had no respect for women. You hear me? They probably ran through women. If y'all remember my show, either last week or 2 weeks ago, I told you about a guy from one of those reality shows who said that he had slept with 500 men. 500 men. I'm sorry, 500 women. I'm sorry. He said 500 men. That's another show. But no, He slept with 500 women, and he was proud of it. Well, at least outwardly, he acted like he was proud of it. Inwardly, there's obviously something wrong there. Something's broken for you to go through 500 women. You can't find one that you want to stick with. So yeah. So those guys like that are the type of guys that dads are worried about. You know what I'm saying? These guys who just want to go through their daughters, not never commit, not respect them, just use them for their own pleasure and throw them to the side. Also too, I bet you $1,000 that guy who's been with 500 women, I bet you if he did have a daughter, he would be so protective. Isn't that crazy? Now, he has the audacity to try to keep his daughter away from men. Well, maybe that's what 500 other dads should have done to you. So it's just weird how dads get whenever they have daughters of their own. They want to get all protective and all this kind of stuff like that. It's just really, really, really ridiculous. So yeah. So what I'm saying? So I don't know. What do you all think? Do you all think that that it's a protective tactic? That comes from dads whenever they do this. They're being very, very protective, or can it be a little annoyingly selfish? Just kind of annoying. I also know that Boris Kojo, Boris Kojo, the actor. I know that he did something like that as well, where he was on an interview one time and he was saying how like, oh yeah, my daughter, she's not going to date, and he just said she's never going to date, or she's not going to date until a long, long time or something like that. So I mean, it was just ridiculous. So my thing, but I think he has sons, and he allows them to date. So it's like, okay, but once again, think about it. You allow your sons to do things that you don't want your daughters to do. So, but who are these daughters going to be looking for? The sons that you allow to be wild and crazy. So anyway, I don't know. So let me know your thoughts on this topic. Do you think dads are is it just protective? This is how dads should be, the way that it goes, that makes sense? Or are they just being a little annoyingly selfish? Okay. All right. Moving on to the next topic, everybody. So now let's talk about friendships. Friendships, everybody. So now within good friendships, where each individual enjoy one. It's a live show, everybody. It is beautiful. Okay, I'm sorry. Stuff in the background. Yeah, help me to. All right. So the next topic is within good friendships where each individual enjoy, respect, and have fun with one another. But when Mad Day hits, why does all of that respect seem to no longer exist? Okay. Now, first of all, let me tell you what Mad Day is. People are like, Mad Day. What is Mad Day? Mad Day is the day when everything just hits the fan, right? You know what I'm saying? Basically what this topic is saying is, like those people that like you meet, you might meet them in a bar, meet them wherever. Maybe y'all are just, genuinely friends. And a lot of times people are good whenever everything's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, as long as, you don't get on my nerves or we don't have no disagreements, we're good. We go out, we party, we have a good time, we drink, we smoke, we go to the movies, whatever. As long as everything's good, we're good. But now let's say that day comes where, what I'm saying, we don't agree on something. We disagree. We may have a little argument, what I'm saying, a little tantrum, a little spit spat or whatever. Why is it that for some people, not all, why is that what is it? The thing, how does it go? The string that broke the camel's back. How does it go? I don't know. Y'all know that saying. But yeah, why is it for some people, one argument, that's it. And that's always been so crazy to me, because like I said, 90% of the time, you had great fun. You have fun. Y'all go out. Y'all spend time. Y'all go on vacations. All this stuff. And then like one disagreement happens or one misunderstanding, and they cut you off like none of those things ever happened. So what I'm saying? So are those good friendships? though there's a word for those friendships. It's just like just hanging on a balance type of friendship. It's only going to take one thing for it to never last. Like for example, look at these people in the picture. They are having a big argument about something, and I bet you after this argument, either none of them are going to be speaking again, and it's looking like it's female versus male. So don't know. The males might remain friends, and the females might remain friends, but it might be done with each sex or whatever. Yeah, but like so many people do this. Like it's so common for just different groups of friends to do this. I definitely know that I have had friends that we were good, and when things were good, it was good. But like maybe one little disagreement, and it's like, wow, no communication. We didn't talk it out. It was done. They never called me again. I never called him again. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. So that's what mad day is. That's mad day. Whenever things go south in your friendship, and it's like you never hear from them again. It's like, wow. I mean, so that goes to show you that your friendship wasn't strong. You know what I'm saying? If y'all could just have one little disagreement or argument and you never hear from them again, that was not a strong friendship at all. So I don't know. Maybe some of you all have friendships out there like that. Let me know about them. Hit me up in the chat. Tell me about friendships that you may have like that. Do you like them? Were you all able to get past the disagreements or whatever? And are you still friends today? Or could you have like maybe 5-10 year friendships? One argument happened and that was it. Isn't that crazy? Let me know in the chat. All right. Right now, we're going to go ahead and get into a little break. Okay. We got a break coming up, a music break. Whenever we get back, I'm going to put you in the know of what's happening in your tri-state area. So don't go anywhere because you are keeping it real hot and fresh. Y'all already know with the best. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody. You are keeping it raw hot and fresh with you guys. These Fly on Fly World Media. And right now it's time to get in the know. Let's get it.
Did you know? 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 Did you know?
And I'm pretty sure you all already know that it's that time of year again. That's right, everybody. NYPD investigates mail thefts in Manhattan tourist hubs. Y'all know what time it is. While 3 boroughs have been targeted by the burglary crew, according to the NYPD, Manhattan's tourist hubs are seeing the most criminal activity. Oh my God. The NYPD Mayor Case Squad is tracking a group of 6 men and women breaking into FedEx and UPS trucks, clearing them out in 30 seconds, then carting away hundreds of boxes of goods. Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but listen, I mean, now that's a talent. I mean, they are going to FedEx, UPS trucks and clearing them out in 30 seconds. I mean, they have really practiced this. They're doing it in less than a minute. And I mean, how you get all these boxes and because they said clearing them out. Have y'all seen the FedEx and the UPS trucks lately? And they are clearing them out within 30 seconds, people. One of the officers said they're taking everything they can, putting them in sacks, over 100 packages at once. Okay, now this is one way to be Santa Claus for the year. This is horrible. All right, now detectives captured images of the suspects and linked the crew to 8 incidents across Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens, dating back to April. So this ain't nothing. This isn't just happening for the season. They're doing it for every season of the year. Okay, police estimate the crews haul at more than $250,000. $250,000. Let me tell you something. You know, I mean, it's very, very bad because this is very bad, but $250,000. Investigators are keeping a close eye on the backs of trucks and people's pockets at Bryant Park's Winter Village. Sign warns visitors of pickpockets while undercover officers blend in with tourists. Some visitors are relieved to hear arrests are being made daily. Okay. Now, one person said, now, cross-body bags are the best thing. You can keep it close, which is very true. Yeah, the cross-body bags are good. Also, too, when you had the cross-body, try to keep the your package part in the front. Sometimes people put it in the back, so you got to be careful with that. Also, while a city resident believed that since we're not tourists, I think they know better than to pickpocket us. Well, I don't know who that city resident was because they are pickpocketing residents too. You never heard people getting robbed on a daily basis, residents. So I don't know what that person's talking about. Also, police warn against having a false sense of security as these savvy criminals return for another holiday season. So everybody, they're back. The criminals are back, but like I said, they've been here since April. I guess April was, their training, getting ready for the holiday season. So they are back, people. And that's really bad because, you know what I'm saying? People, we have packages coming. People are sending gifts to people, holidays, Christmas, and they just taking all your stuff. So y'all just need to, hopefully they can crack down on the thieves. Okay. Also, what's happening is the gentrification in Brooklyn the results are rising costs, changing neighborhoods. Okay. So Rachel Murray, a lifelong Brooklyn resident living between downtown Brooklyn and Dumbo, is feeling the impact of gentrification firsthand. She said, "I think it's unfair," echoing the sentiments of many longtime residents facing rising costs and changing demographics in their neighborhoods. Murray's experience is not unique. Another person, Emily Herzog, a Prospect Park resident, worries about the community impact. She said, "I worry about people not being able to afford places to live and the neighborhood becoming less of a neighborhood with an influx of money and rising prices." Another resident, Daniel Kim from Windsor Terrace, says, "I can't afford to live in my own neighborhood, even though probably technically I am one of the, quote, gentrifying people." Now, let's just stop right there, everybody. Okay. Let's just stop on Danielle Kim. She said that she is aware that she is probably the problem, meaning that she is part of the gentrifying people, like why things are going up because of her type of people are moving into these neighborhoods. She said that she's aware that she's probably the one, one of the ones why prices are going up. And she said she can't even afford the neighborhood. Now, listen, whenever the gentrified the problem can't afford the prices, I don't know who's gonna live in these neighborhoods after. I guess it'll be for celebrities and the CEOs and the tycoons, because the gentrified people can't even afford the prices. Murray describes the rapid transformation of her neighborhood. She said the stores do look different. I'm going to say this. They do a little improvement on the stores to bring in certain customers. She said to bring in certain customers. She notes the new developments. She said they're buying up everything. Condos going up everywhere. I even remember saying that, like, for myself, my opinion, I said that, I feel like they're really trying to get New York City back to like that old New York. You know what I'm saying? That old New York where we used to see in the black and white movies, where like New York was just like a place that only you can imagine going, because all you really saw was CEOs and celebrities, enjoying Manhattan. I think they're trying to get it back to that type of New York City where, yeah, it was only a certain class in New York City. See, kind of now there's all type of classes there, but as you see, they're all complaining. But yeah, but it's not like the rich and famous. Whenever we think of the black and white movies, you think of the rich and famous, the movie stars living in New York. One of the most significant impacts has been skyrocketing cost of living. Murray laments how even basic necessities have become unaffordable. She said, I had to speak to the gentleman who owned the store on York Street because he made his 5-pound bag of rice $12, people, when it used to be only $4.49. Now a pound of rice is $12. Okay, Dominique John Lewis, chief historian at the Center of Brooklyn History, provides historical context. He says Crown Heights, for example, goes up from 70% white in 1960 to 70% black in 1970. She emphasizes that the gentrification is a complex issue compositing racial, financial, and land use factors. As a resident like Murray consider leaving the city due to gentrification pressures, others are taking action. In Carroll Gardens, residents are advocating for the Tenant Opportunity to Purchase Act, which is the TOPA, T-O-P-A, which could help combat gentrification by preserving affordable housing and preventing displacement. It's really sad that like just different people moving into your neighborhood can just really impact it in a negative way. They always say, oh, we need to be, less segregated or whatever. But I see why people want to stay in their own little, communities, because once you start being segregated, stuff is going up. So yeah, it's ridiculous, everybody. So that's your gentrification happening in Brooklyn. That's just Brooklyn. All right, now next is police seek suspects in connection to the subway attack in Brooklyn. Now, a man was attacked on the subway train in Brooklyn on Monday, October 21st, according to the NYPD. Now, the incident happened around 4:25 a.m. on a southbound N train. Police said a 24-year-old victim and a 23-year-old woman were on board the train as it was approaching the 20th Avenue station. 3 unidentified individuals approached the two and punched the man in the head, police says. They tried to take a cell phone from the woman, but failed and fled the location. So everybody, like I said, it's really sounding like New York is going back in time. This will be right. This right here will be the 1980s and the 90s and maybe the 70s, where New York crime was off the chain. So everybody, you definitely got to be careful. And as you know, around holiday time, it's just worse. I mean, y'all just heard that the people are just clearing out FedEx boxes and the UPS trucks and stuff. So you got to be careful. Now, if you hear anything, if you know anything, please submit tips to police by calling Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS, which is 8477, or by visiting crimestoppers.nypdonline.org. Also, you can download the NYPD Crime Stoppers mobile app or texting 274 74637, then entering tips 577. Okay. For any Spanish speaking callers are asked to dial 1-888-57-74782. All right, everybody. So that is your information on what's happening in the NYC tri-state area, and you are now in the know. All right, everybody. So guess what? We got some good news happening. Some good news. Some good news. Some good news. Guess what? We finally have a winner. That's right. Remember, we was looking for our 100 subscriber, to win our $100 Walmart gift card. And everybody, I'm so happy to say that we finally have a winner. So let's do a drum roll, please. Drum roll, drum roll. I want to show the winner. We're going to show the winner. The winner is, I forgot. Okay, we're going to show it. And presto. Here we go. There we go. Charlie J. Congratulations to Charlie J. He is our 100th subscriber to our flyentertainment.media website. So Charlie J is the proud winner of our $100 Walmart gift card. So Charlie, if you are listening or if you are not listening, we will be in contact with you to let you know you have won and inform you how you can receive your $100 cash. I'm sorry, actually, with a $100 Walmart gift card. Yeah, $100 cash will be the next, maybe the next giveaway. But right now, we'll let him know how we can get in contact with him to send him his $100 Walmart gift card. So once again, congratulations to Charlie. So as y'all see, everybody, listen, we are definitely giving away gifts. So that's why I'd be like, listen, let's show the website one more time so that way y'all can keep staying in the know of the website of what's going on and what we're doing. Because, yeah, we like giving away money. We're giving away gift cards. And this is really great, you know what I'm saying, for the upcoming holiday season. So once again, Charlie J, try not to spend it all at one time at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Spend a little here, there. You know what I'm saying? Let that $100 last. All right, everybody. So congratulations. All right, so now we're going to go ahead on and pour in your cup some juice. We're about to get drunk off the juice. Hit it. All right, everybody, that's why y'all heard that little sip, because I'm about to get you a little drunk. Now, for y'all who may have watched Scream Queens, that show that was on back in the day, Keke Palmer's former co-star, Skylar Samuels, applauds her for speaking up against on-set bullies. That's right. It's not like Keke Palmer ain't no joke. Samuels applauded Keke for speaking up about one of their Scream Queen's co-star allegedly making a racist remark on set one time. That's what Keke does, she said. She speaks up and stands up for herself and others. Samuels posted on Instagram, she said, quote, I am incredibly proud of Keke for speaking out about her experiences on Scream Queens. Scream Queens was a very challenging show for me. Keke was one of the only people who stood up for me. She was brave enough to have my back, even though she knew it might make her target of bullies on set. Samuels wrote. She also said, I have unending gratitude for the professionalism and kindness Keke showed me. She is a leading lady in this industry who is well aware of her influence, and she uses it for the better. So, yes, it's really crazy because, you know what I'm saying? I guess a lot of times, whenever we see like these actresses and actors on like interviews, we always hear how they're having fun on set, they're loving who they're working with. But no, there's drama on set and a lot of bullying at that. So, but it's really cool that Keke actually stood up for Samuels. And, she was like, listen, I'm not going to let this happen. Because a lot of times, just like how Skylar said, Keke could have been like, listen, that's her problem. Listen, I got to make sure I keep my check going because, listen, they might try to fire me or they might try to bully me. I can't be standing up for her. But Keke stood up for her. And so Palmer did respond to Samuel's post on Instagram. And she just said, I love you, honey. So That's really cool. So it sounds like that's a true friendship right there. And even if it's not a friendship, Kiki definitely believes in stand up for what's right. So kudos to Kiki for shutting down the bullies. All right, now let's move on to Miss SZA. That's right, SZA, the artist. She admits to having regrets over stupid BBL procedure. She said, quote, it just wasn't super necessary. Now she said, I'm so mad she said, I'm so mad I did that ish. She said the 35-year-old decided to get the procedure done after not seeing results from hitting the gym in early 2022. She said, I gained all this weight from being immobile while recovering and trying to preserve the fat. It was just so stupid, she said. But who gives a what? You got a BBL. You realize you didn't need the ish after all. She said, I need to get my effing mental health together. She also said not to say you can't do this, do those things simultaneously. But just for me, I realized wherever you go, there you'll be. Okay, despite expressing regret on her decision to alter her body with plastic surgery, SZA did express her adoration for her physique. She said, but don't get me wrong, I do love my butt. She said, my booty looks nice, and I'm grateful that it looks pretty much, I don't know, sometimes natural, but I don't even care. She said, it's something that I wanted. I'm enjoying it. I love shaking it. So, she seems to be okay with her BBL, but, a lot of times, if y'all remember, I about to say, no, my girl, I can't think of my girl. Anyway, I can't, the other girl, I got her in my mind. I can't think of, oh my gosh. Anyway, so other stars had got BBLs and they really regret it because, they were just talking about how it was painful and, some of them, they might didn't get the best surgery and, they had to, they had to go overseas. A lot of times people do go out of the country to get it, and it just went bad. But like Nicki Minaj, she has it as well. But there was another girl too, another singer. I can't use that. Not Keisha Cole, but the other girl. But anyway, so I guess big up the scissors. Listen. How they say, if she like it, we love it. So that's how they go. All right, everybody. Next on the list is Kanye West ex-staffer claims the rapper left business meeting to have loud sex with then girlfriend Bianca Cesori, openly shared anti-Semitic views. I said, are they ever going to leave Kanye alone? Now, one of Kanye West's former employees said that working for him was a total nightmare and is now taking legal action against the disgraced rapper. In a new lawsuit obtained by Page Six, Murphy Alcionado, I probably got it wrong. He claimed that West subjected himself to anti-Semitic tirades and once walked out of a business meeting to have loud sex with wife Bianca Cesori in the room next door. He also claimed that he was hired by Yeezy as a project manager in October 2022, and the following month, West invited him to the Beverly Hills Waldorf Astoria for a work meeting. Everybody, a work meeting. However, when he got there, West Sweet, the heartless rapper, was allegedly shirtless and out of breath. He said, the employee entered the lavish hotel room, but was taken aback to realize Ye's pants unbuttoned and found his then girlfriend Bianca Cesori standing topless, her hands barely covering her bare breast. He said that he was immediately obvious to that Cesori and Ye were very recently having sex. Now, can you imagine this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a boss, you're working for your boss, and you can hear like their private things that him and his girlfriend are doing in the next room. And not only that, your boss just walks into the room disheveled, pants unbuttoned, making it obvious what he's doing. And this is your boss. And, and you're thinking like, okay, now how do I react? Do I just act like it's not happening? Do I, that's very awkward. He goes on to say he was overwhelmed with discomfort. He said that West, he will come back later, but the rapper allegedly commanded him to come inside, to which he obliged out of fear of his boss's explosive anger and aggression. Sensori then retreated to the adjoining bedroom. However, West allegedly kept the door open so they could see her naked body. Listen, I mean, I don't know if all this is true, but I'm just the guy. He's telling his point of view of things. And, some people like that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They like for other people to watch or just to be aware of what's going on. According to the employee, West allegedly left him there in the middle of their conversation without warning and dashed towards the room Story was in, closing the door but leaving it only slightly open. Within seconds, the employee began hearing loud moaning and moaning sounds emanating from the room Ye and Sasori were having sex in. Once West and Sasori were finished, the employee claimed the rapper came back in the room sporting a T-shirt with y'all know I can't say this word, swastika, the German, the Nazi thing. What is that? I'm gonna get this word right. Swastika. I can never say that word. It's just ridiculous. I can't say that word. Anyway, that's what Ye was sporting on his shirt. Okay, that word. Don't you like my shirt? He said. Then randomly and without solidification, Ye sat down with the employee, showing him nude photos of his ex-wife Kim Kardashian on his phone. Listen, I don't know what was going on in this meeting. It sounded like Ye, if this really happened, Ye might have been drunk. He might have been on one. He might have didn't care. But it's like a lot was going on in this meeting, and it's very disturbing. So yes, I think that the employee doesn't work there anymore. And can you blame him? So yeah, everybody, that is definitely some juice there. Hopefully y'all are definitely drunk on, but there was a lot going on. All right, everybody, definitely keep it locked because coming up next, we're going to take a little music break. But coming up next, I got some more juice for you with some laugh and lamb. That's right, everybody. You will not believe what's happening in the life of a man and the life of a woman. Coming up next, you're keeping it real hot and fresh.
Taking me higher than I've ever been before. I'm holding it back, just wanna shout out, give me more. You're just a hideaway, you're just a feeling. You let my heart escape beyond the meaning. Don't even I can find a way to stop the storm. Oh baby, it's out of my control, what's going on? But you're just a chance I take to keep on dreaming. You're just another day that keeps me breathing. Baby, I love the way that there's nothing short. Baby, go stop me, hide away with me some
My shit.
I'm holding it back, just wanna say it more. But you're just a hideaway, you're just a feeling. You let my heart escape beyond the meaning. Not even I can find a way to stop the storm. Oh baby, it's out of my control, what's going on? You're just a chance I take to keep on dreaming. You're just another day that keeps me breathing. Yeah. You're a day that keeps me dreaming.
Mushy.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Right now we are keeping it real hot and fresh. And if you are just now tuning in, you're late. But also too, if you were joining us in the drink off the juice topic, the last one or some of the BBL. I was trying to think of K Michelle. That is the singer I was speaking of. Y'all remember K Michelle? She had her BBL, and it went all wrong. Okay, so yeah, K Michelle was the singer. All right, but right now we're going to go ahead and get into Laugh or Lamb segment. Here we go, everybody.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. Boy, you get your goddamn ugly ass.
Oh my God, bro.
Child. I think this show is off the chain. I love that. All right, so listen, so today I actually have a laugh and a lamb to present to you today. So first, I'm gonna start with the laugh, and if y'all remember, laugh is acronym for life as a female. All right, so today's laugh actually comes from the biblical scripture, which is 1 Timothy, 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11 through, I guess, 15, which reads, women should learn quietly and submissively. I do not let women teach men or have authority over them. Let them listen quietly. For God made Adam first, and afterward he made Eve. And it was not Adam who was deceived by Satan. The woman was deceived, and sin was the result. But women will be saved through childbearing, assuming they continue to live in faith, love, holiness, and modesty. All right. So what makes this a laugh is because, wow. I mean, I'm laughing already. It ain't even funny. But because, just hearing this verse, these are those specific verses where, how people say people pick and choose what they want to, go follow throughout the Bible. Because according to this, like if you're a Bible, you live by the Bible. I mean, this seems like today's women shouldn't be doing a lot of things. Definitely not running to be the president of the United States. But I mean, not even just that. I mean, they shouldn't even be a boss or nothing. I mean, wow, this right here is definitely a laugh. Life as a woman on what the Bible expects of women. And you know what I'm saying? We could think of a lot of women today who are not. I mean, look at that. I do not let women teach men or have authority over them. So does that mean that there should be no female teachers? I mean, because teachers are teaching males. I mean, they're not men. But then again, then your colleges, right? Your colleges, you have your universities. Those women are teaching men. So does that, what is that? How does that apply? Let them listen quietly. Let them listen quietly. Well, how many men today is saying, I can get a word in edgewise, okay, with my wife. You know, what does it say? For God made Adam first. So yeah, so according to these scriptures, the woman, she needs just to be in the kitchen somewhere, being quiet, according to these scriptures. But women will be saved through childbearing, assuming they continue to live in faith, love, holiness, and modesty. So it sounds like women have to do certain things just to make it into heaven. And you know what that reminds me of? The Latter Day Saints, because they tell their women that the only way they can make it into heaven is through a man. Yeah, that's what they say. They said that these women have to marry these men in order, in hopes to make it into heaven. So this is very interesting. It's interesting because you see how a lot of women, especially how they call it the modern day women, that's why a lot of these men of today, they don't like these modern day women because they're not doing these scriptures right here. A lot of men want women to go back to this. They like those scriptures. Isn't that something? Wow. So that's definitely a laugh. Okay. But now let's see how the men feel in the lambs. Now we're going to switch over and go to the lamb. And once again, everybody, lamb is life as a man. Okay. So now Proverbs 20 verse 21, I'm sorry, chapter 21, verse 19 says, it's better to live alone in the desert than with a quarrelsome, complaining wife. Now, did you hear what that is there? Did y'all read that? Now, as far as now, see, a lot of men, when it comes to the modern day woman, oh, that's how they feel. It's better to live alone. They were to live alone in the desert. Have y'all been to the desert lately? I have ridden through the desert going from, going to Arizona. You go through a lot of desert out there. And I'm telling you, I look way out in the distance and I didn't see anything. After a while, you come, I mean, it's just by itself. You know what I'm saying? All I saw was just the road and dirt and cactuses. And every now and then you actually will see those tumbleweeds. I thought that was just for the movies, but no, that's what's out there. The tumbleweeds, the sun is beating down. You see the mountains in the back. Every now and then you might see those people. The people who don't have no water and electricity. They living way out there but yeah, but a man, it's this thing that it's better to live alone in the desert than with a quarrelsome wife, complaining wife. So how many men feel this way today? So this right here is life as a man, because a lot of men feel this way, people. I'm telling you. What I say, they're called the passport bros. Yeah, passport bro. You probably say, well, what is a passport bro? These are bros, meaning men who are flying to other countries looking for that First Timothy chapter 2 type of woman. Yeah, this is a real thing. They don't want the modern woman who got all, who the boss, a queen and all this type of got excellence. Oh, they don't want them. No, they're flying to other countries looking for the submissive woman. Everything that First Timothy just said. Yeah, this is some real for you. So everybody, this is your laugh and lamb for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it and hopefully you got something from it. All right, so now let's move to the cringe of the day. Yeah, I tell you, I give you one blow after the next. Here we go.
Oh my God. 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 Oh my God.
Yeah. It sure is an oh my God moment. Now, if y'all been paying attention to the show, just last week, I believe, I'm telling you, the aftermath of just, the presidential election. Like I said, I mean, listen, I understand that a lot of people, they want, their people to win. But I'm telling you, some of these people, they're acting like we put in Satan. They act like Satan is now about to be running the country because they're going crazy. Like, for example, right here, look, this Seattle woman, she murders her father with ice axe after feeling overwhelmed by Trump's victory. Now, if y'all didn't watch last week's show, you need to go back and watch it, because this person right here is a person who's in breakdown. She's not well. Did y'all hear that? Just because Trump won, she took it out of her father. Yeah, and murdered him with an ice axe after feeling overwhelmed. Okay, it goes on to say that a woman in Seattle is facing murder charges after allegedly killing. Now, how is it allegedly? She either killed him or she didn't. Allegedly killing her father on the night of the presidential election. Police arrested Corey Burke at the scene where her 67-year-old father was found dead in their shared $800,000 home, said the New York Post. Now, let's just talk about the $800,000 home. Wow. I would love to see how that looked. But you know what I'm saying? So obviously it's not that these people got some money. But see what it is? Even when you have money, that doesn't mean that you're all there. Because like because Trump won, then well, I keep telling y'all, wasn't he the president before for 4 years? Why is it? What is happening now that people just going to make people going mad? And why are you killing your dad? You know, but you know how they always say there could be more to the story. You know, we think that maybe she just went crazy because Trump won and she killed her dad. Who knows? It may be Trump winning was the thing that just put her over the edge. And maybe she been mad at her dad. Maybe her dad was abusive. Who knows? I don't know. But all I know is that she allegedly killed her dad with an ice axe because Trump, she was overwhelmed with Trump winning. All right, I got one more cringe for you. I'm gonna give y'all one more to cringe about. So I'll tell you, the Trump aftermath is just crazy. A Minnesota dad who ranted against Trump election gunned down his wife, ex-girlfriend, and his 2 kids in a murder-suicide. Did y'all read that headline? If y'all didn't read it, go back and read it again. I'm going to keep reading what comes next. A Minnesota dad who ran against President-elect Donald Trump online shot and killed his ex-wife, ex-partner, and their 2 sons before turning the gun on himself, according to authorities. Now, do y'all hear this? Once again, something that sounds cuckoo crazy. But you know what I think? I honestly think that these people just needed an excuse to do these crimes. Don't you think so? So let me tell you something. I know a lot of people who voted for the opposite party, and they ain't go out and start killing people. So I really feel like that these people now see and look how specific this is. The man, he gunned down his wife. That's not. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because I just can't believe how crazy it is. But his wife, and then it went to his ex-girlfriend, and then his 2 kids. So that sounds like a man who don't like women, and he didn't want the kids. He just didn't want that life. He didn't want the wife. He didn't want the kids. So he needed some excuse to kill his family, and then he killed himself. Isn't that crazy? No pun intended, but wow, that's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. And see, but once again, I just want y'all to be aware of what's happening in the world we live in. So y'all be thinking that this stuff don't happen. This ain't. This is in the new U.S. News, and the other one was the New York Post. So y'all know those are somewhat legit media outlets. All right, guys, and that is your cringe of the day. All right, so let's get into some music. Let's like kind of woosah, get our mind back together. Let's do some tunes, and I will be back very soon. Coming up next is, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with that Ancestors, and I have a real good one today. So don't go anywhere. You are keeping it real hot and fresh.
Racing to you, I can't see through you like I usually can. But it's just something about the things you do to me. You keep me places I know I ain't supposed to be. Guess I'm chasing, slick complacent. Baby, don't be so basic, but I still taste it. I need a break to get over you. I need the space. It's been overdue. I need a break. There's nothing but space between us. Must be nice. Think some of that taste of freedom must be nice. Time is money, you keep wasting on my door. I've got rules when I'm with you, I don't follow. I'm wishing you were a phase, I'm sipping your lemonade like Moscato. Can't keep losing, keep excusing you again. But it's just something about the things you do to me. Yeah. You keep me places I know I ain't supposed to be. Guess I'm chasing, it's like complacent. Baby, don't be so basic, but I still taste it. I need a break to get over you. I need the space, it's been overdue. I need a break. There's nothing but space between us. Must be nice. Think some of that taste of freedom must be nice.
If we take time off, we'll never rebuild. We cannot construct with different people. No. It's not even love, it's not our season. Yeah. Let me fill your cup, I'll even refill. Take a break, please. Let me break you off, let me take these. Yup, take it off in my face, sheesh. Now the race is on. Now the race is on. Take a break, please. Let me break you off, let me take these. Yup, take it off in my face, sheesh. Now the race is on. Now the race is on.
To get over you, I need the space. It's been overdue. I need a break. There's nothing but space between us. Must be nice. Think some of that taste of freedom must be nice. It must be nice. It must be
Welcome back to the show, everybody. That's right. It is about that time where we start to close this ship down. But before we do, we got to, pay tribute to the past or to those who really made history. So let's go ahead and get into I Am My Ancestors' Wildest Dream. All right, everybody. Today is a very special one for all of you horror lovers out there. Today we pay tribute to an icon in the world of cinema, a man who used his craft to break boundaries and give voice to the unprecedented, the legendary actor Tony Todd, renowned for his unforgettable role in Candyman, is a figure who not only brought horror to the screen, but also inspired countless audiences through the immense talent and dedication to his work. Okay, born on December 4th, 1954 in Washington, D.C., Tony Todd rose from modest beginnings to become a towering figure in Hollywood, particularly known as his work in the horror genre. His portrayal of Daniel Robitalli, the tortured spirit in Candyman, left an indelible mark on fans and the industry alike. Todd's portrayal transformed the horror genre, bringing a sense of depth, gravitas, and tragedy to a character that, at its core, represented the pain and suffering of marginalized communities. His performance resonated because it wasn't just terror. It wasn't just about terror. It was about empathy, history, and the acknowledgement of past injustices. In many ways, Candyman was a commentary on society, and Tony Todd's powerful performance brought that message to life. But Candyman was only one part of Todd's illustrious career. Over the years, he expanded his repertoire far beyond horror. He had appeared in over 100 films and television series, including roles in The Rock, Platoon, Night of the Living Dead, Final Destination, and even Star Trek. His deep, resonant voice has become a hallmark of his presence. whether on screen or in voiceover roles, earning him respect as a versatile actor who can command any role he undertakes. In addition to his film and TV work, Tony Todd has also appeared on stage, demonstrating his range and passion as a classically trained actor. His commitment to his craft and his love for storytelling reflect the strength and resilience of those who came before him. Todd embodies the journey of many ancestors who worked, struggled, and sacrificed to pave the way for future generations, showing that with perseverance and dedication, greatness is within reach. Tony Todd's impact extends beyond entertainment. As a black man succeeding in Hollywood, he broke down barriers in an industry where roles for actors of color were often limited. Through his dedication, he has become an inspiration to young black actors and artists worldwide, showing them that they too can leave their mark. Tonight, we honor Tony Todd, a man whose career and influence embody the resilience, talent, and spirit of those who came before him. Tony Todd is truly his ancestors' wildest dream, reminding us all of the power of perseverance, artistry, and breaking boundaries. Okay, so once again, Tony Todd is this segment's I Am My Ancestors' Wildest Dream. Definitely, definitely, definitely. And it's so funny because, I'm not a big horror movie person, but I definitely remember the Candyman, and he definitely did his thing in those movies. So once again, shout outs and big ups to the late, great Tony Todd. All righty, everybody. So that concludes the show. That brings us to another Keeping It Real Hot and Fresh episode. Hopefully, y'all had a great time. I know I did. Once again, always leave your comments on our social media. I would definitely go back and read them and respond to them appropriately. And also too, any of the topics of any of the segments, be sure to let me know what you all think. Definitely the real talk. I would love to know what you all think of those two topics that I had today in the real talk segment. I definitely want you to definitely follow me on my social media, because that is where I shine, everybody. Yes, so definitely follow me on my social media. As you see, I have most of all of them. Instagram, all of that. I don't do TikTok. People be trying to, push me to do TikTok. I'm not a TikToker yet, but as you all know, I do still have a lot of the main ones. So definitely check me out. Once again, I would definitely love for you to be able to watch the show where you may ask on the website. That's right. So if you go to the website right there, once again, you'll click on radio. It will take you to the Fly World Media page. You'll scroll all the way down to the bottom. You'll see the TV screen, and there you can watch me. Yeah. But of course, but once again, you can still watch me on my social media, but I would prefer you to be in the Fly World Media of it all. Okay. Also too, be sure to, go to our YouTube. That way you'll be able to catch up on, past episodes and also other shows that I do as well. I do a show called Alive at 5. That's really cool. I'm bringing a lot of different information and ideas, and also keeping it really hot all summer long. And other hot in the mix. Hot in the mix is whenever I got a hot in the mix shirt on too. Y'all see that? Mm-hmm. Also, y'all can buy this too on the website. Yeah, go down and get your hot in the mix shirt on the website. Go to the shop area. That's right. Go to the website and click on shop. And get your hot in the mix merch, okay? It keeps you hot in the mix. It goes with a lot of different pants and jackets. It looks very good on you, I'm telling you. But yeah, what was I saying? So so I do like a lot. So definitely go to my YouTube page and be sure to subscribe, like, and you can share some of the videos as well. But definitely subscribe. Yeah, definitely subscribe and like the videos. Okay. Thank you for your support. I'll just let y'all know that, as y'all know, next week we're eating on turkey, right? Depending on where you are. If you're in the US of A, we're going to be eating on turkey next week. So that means that the Keeping It Real Hot and Fresh show, we're going to be keeping it really hot on a break. Okay, so there will be no show next week, everybody. We will return Wednesday, December 4th. with another show. So, listen, so as you see, we take breaks, y'all take breaks. Listen, you know what I'm saying? So however you celebrate the holiday, you do. I know some people, are practicing new traditions when it comes to holidays. So however you celebrate, and you do you, and we're going to do us, and we're all going to be happy and fun and be happy. Okay. All right. And I think that's about it. I'm getting hungry just talking about Thanksgiving. So let me get off this thing and try to find me some food. Once again, I thank everybody for tuning in. Like I said, be sure to comment, leave me your comments. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube and my other social media. I will follow back. Just to let you know, I will follow back. So definitely hit me up. All right. Once again, thank you to my crew as well for keeping me raw and fresh. And I guess everybody, until next time, y'all know, just stay fly. Have a great holiday weekend. Be safe. Love on each other. Do good. Be good. And stay fly. Until next time. Bye-bye.